Hey everyone, welcome to What's Up Wednesdays. I want to thank you so much for being flexible with the time that I did this. Sorry, my eyes are stinging. Much better. Okay, so my name is Azucena Gonzalez. I'm a realtor with Mojica and Associates. And essentially, if you're new to this video, I do What's Up Wednesdays every Wednesday to give a little update in terms of any kind of real estate topic. And sometimes I just go off on a tangent, so just bear with me. It's a lot of fun though if you go on that ride with me. So I'm happy you're joining us today. I'm just sharing it on my other page, as you know I typically do. So I'm working on that right now. But how is your Wednesday going? Sorry, I'm moving the camera a lot. I'm trying not to move my legs. I tend to shake a lot. This is me looking at you while you tell me how your Wednesday's going. Oh, really? Nice. So my Wednesday has been going really well. I made some albondigas. If you saw that video earlier, they were delicious. You saw that I only put 1 cube of like that. I don't know how to say that word in English. It's BOUILLON. That I only put 1 cube. I needed 2 more for a total of 3. And then it was like perfect. So yeah, anyways, but that's not what we're here about for. Today we're pondering the question, is Arizona a community property state? Short answer is yes, it is. I have my book here with me from real estate school, and let me read to you this little thing. Okay. Property acquired by a husband and wife is presumed to be community property unless legally specified otherwise. Okay? If a married person acquires the title sole and separate, his or her spouse must execute a disclaimer deed to avoid the presumption of community property. So, essentially, real quick, and I want to address a question because I get this quite a bit. I know it was a question Victor and I had when we first bought a house. Do you need to be married to buy a house? No, you don't. That's why you have siblings that buy houses together. That's how you have different investors that purchase a house together. That's how business entities buy a house. They're not married, right? So, you don't need to be married to buy a house. However, if you are married, if you're buying a property, both of you are on the deed. Okay, both of you are on the deed unless, as I read a little earlier, unless you do a disclaimer deed. And a disclaimer deed is basically saying that you have no interest in the property. Saying that, you know what, for example, Victor wants to buy a property. I'm like, you know what, that's all you, boo, do you. I go ahead and sign the disclaimer deed saying like, hey, I have nothing to do with that property. Nothing holds me to that property. And Victor would be holding title on, or would be holding deed on that, or title, would be holding title on that property, sole and separate from me. Like, we're not together in terms of both of us being on that deed, okay? So, if you were like Victor and I when you bought your house, in terms of you weren't married, you have different ways that you can hold title, right? And I recommend that you speak with your attorney to decide what way would be best for you. Okay, we ended up doing it a joint tenancy. But again, that just worked best for us. Now I have to think about how we're going to do it, because here's a couple of things. So you have the community property, right? So, but then you have 2 different ways that community property can go. You have like your regular community property, but then you have community property with rights of survivorship. I have it written down here because, you know, sometimes I lose track. So essentially, with community property, each person has half of the property, right? So for example, visuals help. So let me have a visual. We have a property. You have a couple. They hold it. Let's assume that this is equal, okay? Under regular community property, I'll put names on it. That might be easier too, huh? So that we'll do Victor and Azucena for me and the boo. Okay. So, and under regular community property, I can go ahead and sell or will part. No, I can will my half of the property to somebody else. Like my sister Letty, for example. I can be like, Letty, when I die, you get half of the house. Or I can tell Victor, when I die, you get half of the house, right? However, community property with right of survivorship, say I die, Victor gets all the house because of the right of survivorship. Now, if he dies, I get his half under the right of survivorship. Okay, whoever survives, whoever's the last one standing gets the house. Okay, and the property and that kind of stuff. Okay. Also, there with the right of survivorship, there's kind of less paperwork in terms of, do you need to do anything in terms of making sure that the whole property becomes yours, right? With community property with rights of survivorship, no, because obviously once I die, Victor gets the whole property and there's no questions asked because we've already arranged that. However, with regular community property, you do have to clear it through probate, just because I could have decided to do something different with my half of the property. Okay, so yes, so things get really interesting in terms of holding title on a property. That's why I'm saying speak with an attorney to see what's the best way for you and whoever's buying the house with you to hold title. Okay, because yes, that depends on you, because it's going to affect you with your taxes, with your business, or what have you. So talk with an attorney. And yeah, but yes, long question short, Arizona is a community state property, community property state. Okay, I know some other places aren't. We happen to be one. So then here, I'm going to read you my little disclaimer again. Each method of taking title has certain significant legal and tax consequences. Therefore, you are encouraged to obtain advice from an attorney or an other qualified professional. I, as a real estate agent, cannot provide you with that advice because this is not my realm. I can tell you, your return of an investment. If you're looking to invest into houses, I can tell you the best way to sell your house. I can tell you the best house to buy, but I cannot tell you how to take title. That's why I'm saying, like, you need to speak with an attorney or another qualified professional. Okay, and you'll notice that a lot because as realtors, we'll get a lot of different questions, and we'll kindly refer people and our clients to the right professional, because at the same time, we want to make sure that the people that we're dealing with are getting the most accurate information always. Okay, it's not. I don't play around with numbers, because I want to make sure that if I'm telling you something, it's because it's right. And if I'm mistaken, I will tell you, hey, you know what? I made a mistake. This is what's up. But yes, we also have very strict rules in what we do. Okay, so just throwing that out there. But yeah, Arizona's a community property state. So if you wanted to sell a house, and it's community property, you need both signatures to sell the house. And actually, now that I'm reading here on my notes, for a community property, you cannot partition the property by selling half of it. So it's either you both have it or you don't have it, unless you will it out. But anyways, you see how things can get really complicated a bit? Yeah. So just something to take into consideration. But yes, do not be discouraged. This is but one little aspect of the house selling or buying process. It is all good, boo. We got you. We got the resources that you need. That being said, if you have any questions, I'm here for you. I'm always here for you. You can email me. You can text me. You can message me on Facebook, to my phone. Yeah, any way that's most convenient for you. Well, I shall let y'all go. I hope you have a lovely Wednesday evening. I'll see you this Friday for Fit Fridays. And I will also see you on Sunday, because Sunday we have an open house. And when I say we, I mean Marisol and I. We're going to be having an open house this Sunday from 12 to 3. out on like 68th Avenue and Osborne, I believe. This is a beautiful listing, and it's under 200,000, and it's going to be reduced. So I'm just saying, tomorrow we're going to be posting out a video of this beautiful house. It has a lot of curb appeal. I don't want you to miss out. So if you're out in the West Valley, come on over, take a look at this beautiful home. The address is 3413 North 68th Avenue, okay? And it's under $200,000. Like, wow. This from the whole from the entire price ranges of homes here in the Maricopa County, the houses at 200,000 and lower are the hottest. Okay, that is where things are like everything's like like it's all over the place. So yeah, it's hot. Things come, things go like this. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I just want French toast. Okay, anyways, that's a side note. Am I getting a craving? Anyways, okay, but yes. So yeah, open house this Sunday. More details to come. We'll see you soon. But again, lovely Wednesday. I will see you all, and God bless. Bye.